Welcome back to my channel, Makeup Connoisseur 11. This video today is for my girl Beauty Addict 08. Hey boo, how you doing? This is the Naked palette, people. So if you have this palette and you know, you haven't really, even though it's an amazing palette for those of you who haven't picked it up yet, where you been? Slacking. Okay, it's an amazing palette, but some people will have a hard time working with this palette. I did when I first got it. I thought it was, you know, it was a little tough at first. Working with the neutral colors, I should say. The darker colors towards the end, not a problem. But anyway, stay tuned for the tutorial. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoy it. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned. Okay, so to get started, I am going to start with Naked right here. And apply that all along the lower lid. When I first bought this palette, I was I'm gonna say disappointed, but I almost want to say intimidated, because some of the colors just, I mean, you initially just kind of put them on it, you know, they just kind of seem like they won't work for you. At least for me. For me, it seemed like it wouldn't work for me right off the bat until, and really I didn't touch this palette for a couple months. I bought it and I played around in a few colors, just kind of swatching them on my hand, and then I didn't touch the palette anymore. I never really officially wore a look from the palette. I'm going to take a fluffy brush, just 224, and blend out the edge a little bit. But once I started playing with it and actually learned how to use the palette, then I really do like it a lot. But I also have a big pet peeve with this palette. I'm going to take Buck right here, guys. My huge pet peeve with this palette is there's no matte black, I'm sorry, not black, brown. There's not enough matte browns in this palette for me, which I hate. And as y'all can see, I'm just applying Buck in the outer corner and just bringing it in a little bit. I'm going to go back in with my 224 and smooth out some harsh edges. So since I do not have a matte brown in this palette, I'm going to go to my Coastal Scents 88 palette and use this brown, which as you can see I've used it a lot. And I'm going to take a blending brush, which is just Sigma's sample of a 217. And I'm going to swirl it in there. Actually, I want to use a different brush. I'm going to use Max 226. So I just want a little bit more precision. And I'm going to apply this in my crease area. I saw on the news today that it's snowing in every state in the United States. It's either, I think they said it snowed, or every state in the United States has snow on the ground except for Florida. Guess I'm lucky I live in Florida right now. Although it is cold. I mean, not compared to, let's say, Atlanta. which is freezing in Atlanta. My dad lives in Atlanta, and he said it's the worst it's been in like 30 years since he's lived there, which has been like 30 years. Okay, now I'm going to take Embark from MAC. Here it is. And I'm going to use a little pencil brush. And I'm going to place Embark right in the corner. Notice I said place. I'm not really blending it yet. I'm just, you know, just sitting it there. Did y'all watch the game last night? Not the game as in football game, like the game as in Melanie Derwin, Tasha Mack. What a way to start a new series, man. I love that show. But I just want to smack the taste out of Melanie's mouth half the time. I don't know why. I ain't going to tell the whole thing for those of you who haven't seen it yet. I don't know why Melanie had to open her big mouth. Okay. As y'all can see, I went back with a 217 and just started blending it out. In the outer corner there where I placed Embark. And go back with a little bit more. I'm trying not to lean forward so y'all can see. Hopefully I'm blending this out well. From the distance where I am, it looks pretty good. And I'm just going small circles and just buffing this into the crease area. I'm going to go back with that brush I used. Naked and Buck. Good. Okay. Now for my highlight, I'm going to go back to the Naked palette. I'm going to go back with Naked. Okay. Now with my fluffy brush again, I'm going to go back to my brown that I used from the 88 palette. And apply that a little bit higher in my crease area. My heater just kicked on, if y'all can hear that. Okay. Now I'm going to go with the the Drama Quad from e.l.f. I'm going to take the white in this palette and just kind of highlight a little bit more. Again, all the colors that I'm using are all matte. Okay. Very good. And really I keep going back and forth with this and adding more and more brown until, you know, I deepen it to where I'm happy. You know, almost to where I smoke it out. It's a matter really of preference. I guess you can apply it with a light hand initially, and then let's say if you were going out, you know, you can, or if you were going out instead of like a daytime look, you can opt to not, I guess, make it so dark. But for me, I'm going to keep applying it to my heart's content. And then buff, buff, buff. Y'all see, I want to say Trey Songz, but it's not Trey Songz. What's his name? Terrence. Terrence with his little bird chest last night. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Terrence's little bird chest. Tasha is a little, she said she wasn't a cougar, she a mountain lion, and I believe it. Seeing is believing. Because Terrence looked so young compared to her. I don't know what it was with Tasha's makeup, or I don't know what the deal was, but she looked so old last night. Maybe that was on purpose because the episode was about her being a cougar basically. But she looked so old. I was kind of like, what's going on? Alright guys, I think I'm done adding all the brown I want to add. Alright guys, so I went ahead and lined my eyes and put on my mascara, not my mascara, my lashes off camera because it takes me so long to do so. And you know, I didn't want to sit there and eat up the clock with that. So this is the finished result. I do have a video coming up, I'm actually going to record it tonight, of the lashes, the review of the lashes that I have on right now. Are they on there? Yeah, they're on. Of the lashes I have on right now, so please be sure to stay tuned. That video is coming up next. Alright y'all, deuces.